Hello, everyone. Give me just a second. We can start with the main event. Sorry, guys. Just a sec. I'm checking something, and we can get started. Okay, sounds good. Everything is ready, it looks like. So, welcome all. I think one reason why I didn't do a stream in so long was just because the camera on the thing I used to stream didn't want to work. I didn't know if it was dead, but I finally got it to work. So, welcome everyone. You see, I kind of wanted to do an intro there with the European Union because we're doing Europe today, but we didn't. So, Czechia has Vietnamese in it, so I want to visit Czechia. Oh, it does. Well, it's cool. All right. Hello, everyone. Today we're doing the rating every country in Europe based on how bad I want to visit it. So what I'm thinking is we'll start with my opinion, and then maybe we'll go and make another one where we have the chat vote on every country, and then we can put a relative scale of that, depending on how bad they want to visit it or whatever. The rules are on the bottom of how the voting system will work, or how, I guess, like the grading system, whatever you want to call it. Make sure the brightness is turned up all the way. And yeah, let me go ahead and change the screen share, and then we will get started. Nope, North and Korea. Anyways, now I think I can present it. And we shall get started. I'm tired of seeing all these rules about sharing the screen. I know how it works. All right. Share screen. Let me make sure everything is fixed and ready. I'm going to pull the stream up on my phone so I can respond to the chat. And yeah, let's get started, shall we? Oh no, I don't want to go full screen. All right, so I got the chat pulled up. Anyways, we're gonna start with. Let's see, where are we gonna start first? Anyone have an idea? Where do you guys want us to start? Where should we start? I was thinking start in Iceland and maybe work our way down. Or where should we start? Start in Poland, Italy. All right, Poland or Italy, guys. Let's pick one of those countries and we'll start there. My vote personally goes to Italy since it's closest to the bottom. See if I can get one more vote. Okay. UK or Russia. We'll just do. I don't know if I can do a vote. Let's see if we can make a vote real quick. Okay, we got Poland. All right, I was gonna make a vote, but apparently it doesn't let me do it when I have a secondary device, and we got votes for Poland. So let's start with Poland. I'm gonna color Poland black as we start because that's the country we're on, Eventually, it may take a little bit, so we might just what's it called, like not do it anymore. But for now, that's what we're gonna do. And here's Poland. All right, so Poland. Right off the bat, I'm trying to think of things that Poland is known for other than their Article 5 memes, but nothing comes up. Now, that doesn't mean I hate Poland. I think Central Europe might have. I think Central Europe has some of the best architecture of all Europe. So Poland may be a cool place to visit. I'm trying to think of any other things. I'm trying to think. There's not really much that you hear about when it comes to Poland. Nothing that really like makes them stand out from other countries. But um, they're still in Central Europe, and Central Europe is probably going to be the part that I want to visit the most. So I think I'm gonna go with like a light shade, not exactly too light, but I mean, because Poland would be cool to visit, but Poland isn't like at the top of my list. Rules are on the bottom on how we're doing this vote. Basically, we have three different colors, which are orange for neutral, red for like don't want to visit, and green for yes, you do want to visit. And so basically, the darker shade that your country is, unless it's orange, but like if it's a darker red, that means I really don't want to visit it. But if it's a darker green, that means yes, I do want to visit it more. And so that's how the voting system works. Figured I'd explain it one time. If someone else tunes in, y'all can direct them to the thing below or whatever. It should have the rules, and it should be going pretty fast. So you don't have to worry about sitting there for 5 minutes. And yeah, that's that. I'm already not going to do the black thing. It's just excess. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next country. The next country, we're just going to get Czechia out of the way. I think you guys know where I'm putting this. Trying to select the, let's see. Let's see. Right here. So dark green. Czechia is probably the country that I want to visit the most out of the entirety of Europe. And you know, they've got really cool architecture, especially around Prague. They're known for the beer, which I cannot legally have yet, but I think in Europe you can. I don't know. Anyway, so I think it'd be cool to see all the like the medieval, not really medieval, but older architecture type things, and just explore around. I think same goes with Estonia. I say we could color them a little bit lighter, but also keep them pretty dark. Because Estonia was the first country that I really like loved, other than Czechia, and I think they possess some of the same things as Czechia does. So so I'm gonna go and get Estonia pulled out of the way. The chat is asking to do a couple other countries, so let's go and do those first. First one looks like Germany. Let's go and do Germany. So Germany is pretty much known for the same thing as Czechia. They have a bit of historic. I don't think Czechia has much like major historical events that they have like monuments for. It has more like monuments or whatever for their history. And even though they don't necessarily like it, I think it'd be pretty cool just to visit them. I'm not saying like I approve of it or whatever, but I'm saying Germany, it's like they have more history or whatever. So I think it'd be really cool to check that out. I'm sure they've got pretty cool architecture too, which is something I really want to consider when I talk about visiting like a foreign country. In terms of where they rank, I'm gonna say maybe like I'm trying to think if this is like a lighter shade. Here we go. That's perfect. So see if that makes sense. Yeah, that's a little darker than Poland, but not as dark as Estonia or Czechia. So yeah, Germany would be pretty cool to visit. I think it's got a bunch of aspects to it that make it great or cool to visit. Let's go over a couple, and then I'll go to Switzerland, which is the next one I want to do. Germany. Let's do Serbia next. Okay, so Serbia, I think I think Serbia is a little more dangerous. I think all Balkan nations are dangerous. I also know that this is a very controversial area to talk about, and it's very hard to go without offending people. So if I offend you at any point, my apologies. I'm not trying to offend people. Um, so Serbia, I think Serbia would be very cool to visit as long as you're like guaranteed safety. Kosovo and Serbia being a big helper with Russia. I don't think they're big on foreigners outside like the Balkan area. I could be mistaken. Um, but if I was able to go safely, I think Serbia would be cool. But as of right now, just not really, to be honest. I'm not gonna put them at neutral or I'd hate to visit them because I would like to visit. I think they're about the same level as Poland. Not severe, but if I could visit them, I think I would. Greece says next. Oh, Greece is next, and then you just want Czechoslovakia. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. So yeah, let's do Greece. Greece is one of my favorite European countries. This time not just because of like the architecture flag, but its history. Greece has pretty cool history. It's one of like the most like I guess religious based places, like the most like religious based history. And I find that history just interesting. I don't know why. I think Greece would be pretty cool to visit as well because I think it shares kind of like the Italian type beaches, which is like a little more rocky than normal beaches. But I guess some beaches are rocky. I don't know what I'm saying, but Greece definitely would be up there. I'd say maybe like one level lower than Estonia. So I guess we could put it at like this maybe. And let's see. Yeah, that works. So Greece would be really cool to visit, but I'm not visiting them before I visit Czechia or Estonia. Um, so yeah, let's see. Moving on. Let's try to scroll down a bit. All right. Next nation up would be can't do Prussia. Maybe we need to do like a World War I or whatever thing. Although I don't know how we would assess that. We're playing Minecraft right now. Sweet. Gonna go trip to Germany. I think Germany is a pretty decent place to go on a trip to. Outsiders would want to visit or what have you. Okay, so I'll do Ukraine and then Switzerland. And so let's see. Let's start with Ukraine. Ukraine is one of those countries that has a shared history with Russia and nations like that. So they do have like similar aspects, but they're not identical. I'm just saying they're I guess I don't know what the word is, but I guess they're influenced a bit based on like Russia and other nations like that. Although I think Ukraine is I think Ukraine is probably what's the word? A little bit different. No, different. I think different's the word. Like I don't think you're gonna walk down Moscow and then walk down Kiev and see the same thing or see the exact same type of thing. Which most countries that have history like that, it's kind of similar. So as you can see, I have like literally no idea what I'm talking about, except for when I do. Um, so Ukraine also also Ukraine's in a war, so I got to fact after that. But if they weren't in a war, I think my interest to visit them would be a little higher. But I just don't think right now with what's going on, I don't think I would really like put them at the top of my list. This stage. Hello, I'm back. Is everything working correctly? Yep, looks like it. All right, let me share screen again and let's see, share screen. I don't know what it was, but we're back as of right now. I'm in 36 seconds behind live. And once we add the Europe thing back up, we should be able to proceed. I don't really care how it loads right now. All right. Until while we wait for StreamYard. Yep, there we go. Let me pause my camera real quick. I need to go fix something, and then we can continue the stream. So bear with me. I'll be right back. If my screen ever pauses. There we go. Screen's paused. I'll be right back.